take it easy, man. Well, that was taped well. All right, so let's get this thing put together. Initial impressions are pretty good. It's got a bushing here instead of just being a piece of pipe. That's pretty impressive. This all sandwiches together, as we'll see in a second. So yeah, this sandwiches together, these three pieces, which is kind of neat. Pretty cool little feature. There we go. All right. I know it's ridiculous I should be using the right wrench, but it's another 4 feet away, so we'll just do this. It came with instructions. I'm actually going to use them. Let's see. What do we got here? We got... Looks like we got 4 of these. 4 of these. 2 of these. Oh, we got 6 of those. Okay, that's good. We got a cotter pin. Not sure why a single cotter pin yet. I guess we'll figure that out. These 2 guys and casters. Let's grab the casters. All right, and they're locking casters. That's nice. All right, this goes on next. Let's get this to where you guys are going to be able to see it properly. There we go. That'll go like so. So I'm guessing it must be these. Or is it actually these? It's these, because those are for the head. So yeah. She's a 17. All right, we got to make sure this is to German specs, which is Guten tight, because we don't want this thing rattling around or falling apart or any of that stuff, because it's going to have an engine on it. There we go. Looks like we've got 8 of these, actually. So those must be for the casters. So let's assume they are. Let's get those on here. Let's just do this. There we go. All right. Gotta say, so far, I am impressed with the packaging on this, as far as everything showed up basically safe. There's some scuffing on one of these red components. There's scuffs on a lot of this thing where it was rubbing on something in the box. But all the nuts and bolts and washers and stuff are already put together, so you don't mix them up. It's pretty good. Let's see what size these are. I'll be right back. All right, 14 mil. These guys were 17s, if I didn't tell you that. Sorry about all the sweat. I'm sure you guys can see me glistening over here. It's like 90 degrees outside, and it's probably a little warmer than that here in the garage. All right, pretty painless so far. All right, so they say to put a wheel, a washer, and a C-clip on here. So let's go ahead and do that. That's a pretty hokey setup. In feel like there should be a nylon bushing or something in there. That should be about right. We'll just come over here and go like that. And there we go. All right, next thing's next. Nice. So they've masked that off where it rides on those bushings so that you don't end up galling it up with paint as it peels off. So that's really cool, actually. And it's pre-greased, so there she goes. Oh, that feels nice. All right. That's what this pin is for. And that's what these 4 bolts are for. Egads. When was the last time you heard someone say egads? And there it is, peeps. 1 engine stand. Let's have a look at this thing. It seems to be structurally really good. It's got locking casters. I wasn't expecting that. This plate's nice and thick, and it looks to be very flat. The weld looks good inside of here. Like I said, this has bushings, which you can see there, and a clean area on this head that rotates against it, and it came pre-greased, so that's pretty awesome. These handles usually aren't that long, so that's pretty cool. Now I actually have a handle off either side instead of just one short handle on one side. I like the way these 3 pieces all sandwiched together with 1 bolt. Thought that was pretty smart. And I gotta say, man, it's not straight, but once it gets some weight on it, that ought to settle right down. So this is the 1,000 pound heavy duty. I know there's a part number here somewhere if you guys needed it. There you go. There's a serial number anyway, not a part number. Where is it? There we go. All right, so there it is all put together. I have to say, I'm actually pretty impressed with it. It's, I think it needs more Pittsburgh stickers, maybe. We got a great deal on it, and for the money, I couldn't find anything else that made any more sense. And even though this is going to end up with a big block on it, the big block doesn't weigh even close to 1,000 pounds. So hopefully this will hold it. It won't be a fully assembled big block on there. I'm just going to basically make a short block, probably put the heads on it once it's in the vehicle, that kind of thing. Just to keep the weight down. There's ways around using a little stand. But we're broke, so I bought the cheapest one I could find. If I didn't tell you already, this thing ran me about 89 bucks out the door delivered. With the, I had like a $20 or $25 off coupon or something like that. So yeah, we got a good deal on it. But it looks like it's pretty decent quality considering how cheap it was. And it looks orange on film, but it's actually a nice red, like a toolbox red. So yeah, I'm pleased. I mean, for the price, I couldn't have done any better, and that should do exactly what we need to do.